Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, good evening. Karl Anthony Towns is certainly the franchise player now for the Timberwolves. Cat said, "You lead by action and you lead by words. I'm more of the action guy. When things get tough, I've got to be the guy that leads the charge." Kevin, he knows his role and he knows his place atop the Wolves franchise.
Knows it very well, DA. Thank you so much. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Minnesota, this hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And, of course, Oklahoma City, right behind them, just one spot down.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Trevor Ariza. Horford is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bazley in at the 4 spot. And for Minnesota, we've got Malik Beasley. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Edwards is out there with Towns. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. Russell passes to Towns. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Pass to Horford. Here's Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. First quarter, just over a minute played. Edwards against Ariza. To the inside. Here's Towns.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember, he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
And he makes the first.
Well, you try to look for weaknesses in Towns' game, but really not much there to speak of, particularly at the foul line, where he's been terrific.
Good on both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside, Horford. Good on the three-point shot.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First one falls for him.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ariza. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Beasley. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws tonight, the first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And there's the pass to Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Russell passes it to Hernan Gomez. From downtown, and it's Russell missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Pass to Towns. Here's Russell, fires the 3, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ariza, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
One shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Muscala, he's checked in for Al Horford. On defense, the Thunder. Edwards inside. He's covered by Muscala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. It's stolen by Muscala. And it's Ariza in the corner. And the Thunder another 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
Now here's Edwards. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Ariza outside. Pass to Jerome. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Muscala. Towns with the steal. Beasley outside. Passes it to Towns. Lock at 6. Towns is doubled. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. No good from Beasley. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-6 run. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Edwards. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Jerome. They lead by 11. Pass to Muscala. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. The shot that time, not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a 9-point lead. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Okogie's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Culver comes in for Edwards. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Russell. Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Okogie doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here is Rubio after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 13.
And at Texas Tech, Jared Culver operated as a lead guard. Is that a role he can fill at this level?
You know what, Greg? I think he's got the potential to. He's got excellent vision, good size, a really nice pace to his game. I think he can play some point, but he may be best suited as a secondary creator.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And check out the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. This past month, he's really set himself apart, averaging 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
That's good from Jackson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 13. Rubio taking his time here. Let's go. The offensive rebound. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 6 points.
Yeah, you know, the energy, the hustle, the length and reach, Towns using it all to perfection when he attacks the offensive glass.
Here's Pokusevski. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. All sorts of time. Muscala gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And that one drops for him.
And, you know, with all due respect, hey, that's a mistake by the defense. You want to close off the lane and force Rubio to shoot from outside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Take a break.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Now here's Towns. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Jackson. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The Timberwolves have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Thunder leading by 11. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now.
And they've also enjoyed a lot of success from beyond the arc. I mean, as you can see by that top 10 ranking and three-point percentage, that's a shot they should continue to feature in their offense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Muscala, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves trail by 13. And here's Culver. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Thunder leading by 11. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Rubio against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's a Kobe, and that one is stuffed right through.
Nice heads-up play that time from Culver. Excellent awareness.
Stolen by Rubio. One-on-one fast break. He gets it in there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in there.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some off-season work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, you know, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Towns, Culver out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's McLaughlin in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And it's good for 2. Okogie's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially
on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here is Horford. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And it's Towns missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. McLaughlin got a hand on it. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Okogie. Edwards comes in for Culver. Beasley's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Russell in for Ricky Rubio. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. Towns, no luck. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Russell. Horford trying to free himself up. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his first basket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Three-pointer on the way. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's blocked. To the left side wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Timeout.
Beasley's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
He gave them a luxury in those games that a lot of teams just don't have. I mean, being able to plug a rookie in and know he's going to carry his weight offensively.
Hey, anybody can open a bank account, but few can fill it up with the kinds of numbers he has over the last 10 games.
Now, here is Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Towns, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, you got to do better to root Towns out of there. I mean, he's a really polished scorer inside.
Here's Jerome. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Horford, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Beasley. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 16. Ariza goes in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, the length of Ariza is tough for defenses to deal with. Amazing watching him draw contact while getting into a shot.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ariza.
You know, Ariza offers his team invaluable experience. He's a natural leader who his teammates look up to.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. Timberwolves trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Russell kicks to Towns. Off target with his 3.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Baisley. He's got 7. That one goes in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Russell dishes to Edwards. From 17 feet out, that one goes. Count it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Baisley, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And, you know, Ariza is a great value-utility Velcro kind of guy. I mean, somebody that knows how to dish the rock.
Now, here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Dort. It's an 18-point lead. Here's Baisley. Hernan Gomez covering. The Timberwolves shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Edwards passes to Beasley. Now Hernan Gomez. Six to shoot. Down low. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Dort. Here's Baisley. The tray. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Free throw good, Edwards. Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City. He's perfect from the line this time. Oklahoma City leading by 16. To the middle, here's Horford, and the rejection by Towns.
Well, you see the great reach as well as the relentless pursuit shown by Towns. He's simply saying, not here, not now, not in my house.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Dort misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
It's stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 18. Russell feeling it out a bit. Count it, good.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Here's Jerome. 2 points, that one goes.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Now, here is Russell. He's guarded closely. But they recover it. Beasley kicks to Edwards. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Edwards taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Malik Beasley. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Russell. So he gets them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's Jerome. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Ty Jerome taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's an 18-point game. Rubio outside. The kick out to Towns. Off target from three-point range.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Rubio the pass to Towns. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And, you know, defensively, you have to try something different. I mean, Towns has been lighting you up all night.
And there's the pass to Pakusevsky. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Pakusevsky's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes it to Towns. Over Horford. Another miss by Towns. The Thunder leading by 21. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Towns. To the paint. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Muscala.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Horford against Towns. The jump hook. And he overshot that one, missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. Rubio dishes to Culver. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Rubio. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome. He's got 8. Off target at the rim. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and some teams are forced into blowing up the roster, Shaq. Not long ago, Oklahoma City did it voluntarily.
Yeah, there probably was a lot going on behind the scenes. And, it's rare that, you keep 2 superstars under long-term deals.
Yeah, the franchise didn't want to rebuild halfway. No team wants to be stuck in mediocrity.
Kind of like this team, although we are stuck there. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Never felt my place in the crowd, so I stayed.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Thunder leading by 21. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Trevor Ariza, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Horford, and it's Jerome in at the point. The Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field. Watches the slam dunk finish. Edwards brings the double team. Here's Baisley. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Ariza. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Horford uses the glass to finish the layup. Horford's got 5 points so far.
Horford is a true pro in how he does everything. There's no quit in this guy. Extremely competitive and highly productive.
Now, here is Russell to the inside. A fader. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a brief check of the stats for Horford. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's around 14 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. and really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Jerome. He's got 8. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Misses off the right iron.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Russell. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
One shot.
Right around 1.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now the pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 23. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley. Kicks it out to Ariza. From the baseline. He's off on that one. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Towns at the elbow. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Baisley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Beasley outside. The kick out to Towns. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now Jackson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Beasley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Well, I tell you what, he just creates so many second chance opportunities for his team when he's on the floor. I mean, last month was a huge one for him. Be interesting to see if he can keep it going.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Towns with the bucket.
Yeah, you see right there, Towns invites contact. Unafraid of it, looking for it, and he's able to score through it.
Down low, Horford. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Russell with it. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
At the line for 2.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Shooting 2. Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
First free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Pass to Muscala. That's tipped. Russell with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Russell's got 5 points so far.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Jackson in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Beasley. Beasley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Here is Russell. He has 5. Over in the corner, Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City leading by 19. The pass to Muscala. Here's Jackson. Count it. Jackson's got 6 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's McLaughlin. Right wing. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Passes to Muscala. Here's Pokusevski. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And coming into the 2019 draft, Jarrett Culver seen as a prospect with a high floor, but perhaps a limited upside. Clark, do you see that?
Yeah, you know what, Greg? I think it's one way to look at it. I kind of look at it this way. You have to keep raising your basement so that your low is higher as you go through. And I do think he's got a pretty good upside. Most of it is going to depend on how he develops as a perimeter shooter. You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to McLaughlin. Ball stolen. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And then Culver with the dunk.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Here's Dort. He's got 8, and that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Towns, he's checked in for Edwards. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Jerome is checked in. Right side Jackson. Pass to Pokusevski. And that one is good. Pokusevski's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Rubio, the pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks it to Culver. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Culver's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice little display of trickery that time from Culver. Perfect use of the floater.
Oh, what a finish!
My goodness.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Towns for 3. Thunder with the rebound. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's 27 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Rubio. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Towns, wide open. Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Now, Rubio. Goes back up. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 24 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in. He's got 29 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lets it go. A rare miss for him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He is seeing the court so well today. He set a new season high for himself in assists. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Ricky Rubio is out there with Russell. Then there's Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Okogie in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Boy, watch how Okogie powers his way to the finish. Rushes off the contact like it's not there and gets it to go down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 23. Here's Jerome. He kicks to Ariza. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rubio. Shoots the three. Kept alive, Minnesota. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Towns comes with a double team. Here's Jerome. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
The first free throw is good. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Beasley's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And he gets it to go.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Towns. He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference.
And I really feel like the fans got it right. A lot of players are having big seasons in the West, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. To the middle. Russell finds Towns. Rubio outside. Towns trying to get open. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but I think you got to admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot it out there.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Edwards, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Baisley. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Ariza. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Minnesota making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Edwards brings the double team. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Ariza. Yep, that one goes.
Man, love the size Ariza has down low, using his long arms to get off shots inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. His three-pointer's off the mark. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort, covered by Beasley. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Timberwolves trailed by 21. Here's Edwards, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Dort misses. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they are hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Davis, the pass to Hernan Gomez, and that one drops. Here's Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He took charge tonight, and it was just that type of breakout performance they needed. As they try to shake out of the slump they've been in, they'll be hoping he has more nights in him just like this one. Timberwolves passing it around. On its way from Beasley for 2, drained for 2 points. The Thunder leading by 20. Passes it to Beasley. Right side Horford. Tries yet again. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's Edwards on the assist by Beasley. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
To the inside, Dort passes to Ariza. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Trevor Ariza, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. McDaniels is checked in for Jake Layman. Ariza hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 20. Outside, Russell. Beasley against Gilgeous-Alexander. back to Russell. The three hits the three-point bomb.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Beasley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Horford. Here's Dort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Moving it up. Got a piece of it.
And Ariza works his butt off on defense. I mean, whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he knows how to block shots.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Yes, that goes in. Beasley's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here's Dort. He's guarded by Russell. Beasley comes with a double team. Ariza outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 11 in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Russell with it. To the right side. And here is McDaniel.
2 minutes remaining.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here now the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 17. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Russell left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at The Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're up by 17. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beasley comes with the double team. Here's Beasley.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ariza's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And the loss earlier in the year must have stung a bit because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1 apiece here in this 4-game season series against Minnesota.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Lehman, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. Good on the second free throw. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beasley in the post. Diallo's there. No good from Beasley. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Melodon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for the Thunder, Henrich Williams. At the line for 2.
Two.
And that one misses. Ed Davis is checked in for the Timberwolves. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. There's 31 seconds left in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Melodon. Diallo inside. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Muscala kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Melodon. Here's Diallo. And that one hits back iron. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.